followed in by Insatiate Golden Vogue, and then Royal Samurai Tingo Tango, Saturn's Pride, Bank Coin, Dame du Siècle, next in Whomsoever Else Your Daddy, Leonora's Calm Gent, and one of the last home was Nuclear Dream.
Right, it'll be 4, 8 and a photo as called by Wayne Wilson, and there's a heap of them there for third as you can see, but the winner number 4 according to Wayne.
The best out, Sir Fawn's rider takes hold, drops back over towards the rail. Red Atlas coming across from the outside, and so too is Bahrain as they search for the judge the first time, just over a circuit to go, and Bahrain has worked its way to the control. Shows out a half-length Pure Music the inside, Red Atlas third. The pace is pretty generous in the early part of the race, and over on the outside Oriental Mill, Peace Token between them. Down on the inside was Cool Rockin' Daddy. They were followed off the track by Ice Master and Brisk between horses, and they were followed down on the inside by Phil's Belief and dropping to the tail, Sir Fawn. On the side out of the straight, just on 2,000 to go, and Pure Music the Grey led them up in the St. Ledger by about a half, 3/4 Red Atlas, and then Bahrain dropping in behind them and getting a nice position. It's third and fourth outside of Cool Rockin' Daddy. Next behind those but wide was Oriental Mill, Peace Token the centre, and down on the inside Phil's Belief. A length away behind them, Brisk has settled down pretty well. 2 lengths away to Ice Master, and a neck back on the inside to Sir Fawn. Red Atlas going up on the outside, takes on the other filly there, Pure Music, and they draw out 2.5 to Bahrain. Oriental Mill going up 3 wide. Next on the inside, Cool Rockin' Daddy, Peace Token prominent on the outside of Phil's Belief. A length and a half away then to Brisk, and Sir Fawn one of the last with Ice Master. He's outside. At the 1,400 metre mark in the St. Ledger, and a couple of the fillies are holding the winning position at the moment. They're out in front. It's on the outside Red Atlas, and down on the inside Pure Music, a half, 3/4 Oriental Mill. Bahrain's been given the run of the race, every chance to stay. Over on the inside Cool Rockin' Daddy, followed by Peace Token, and they were followed further back by Phil's Belief, and now making a move is Brisk, about 2 lengths away to Sir Fawn, and over on the outside Ice Master was last. As they pack up again down the side, Oriental Mill has gone to the lead. Led by a length and a half, Red Atlas now starting to feel the pinch, and Bahrain cuts loose with those Cool Rockin' Daddy starting to work home behind them. Peace Token, Phil's Belief the rail, and Brisk is going up very quickly. Then Ice Master, Sir Fawn well back second last as they come towards the turn into the straight, and dropping right out is Pure Music. Racing down 6.50 to go in the St. Ledger, and here on the outside Brisk goes up with Bahrain to try and claim Oriental Mill, who's still a length in front. Cool Rockin' Daddy's got right up on the rail, and out wide is Sir Fawn has come from the rear, then Peace Token. The others are feeling the pinch, headed by Phil's Belief, Ice Master, Red Atlas, Pure Music homeward bound. The grey Oriental Mill a length in front of Cool Rockin' Daddy. Bahrain's not going to run it out. Brisk on the outside, and Sir Fawn coming home well, but Oriental Mill still the leader. Runs to the 200, a length and a half in front. Sir Fawn's the danger, followed by Cool Rockin' Daddy. Oriental Mill, the inside, is hanging on. He won't give in. Sir Fawn and Oriental Mill, nose for nose. They go to the wire. Sir Fawn does best and just wins. Coming on, scores by about a half to Oriental Mill, Cool Rockin' Daddy. 7 lengths away third, Phil's Belief. Another 2 to Peace Token, 4 to Brisk, 4 more to Bahrain. Certainly didn't stay it. Then Red Atlas 100 yards away then to Ice Master, and about 3 lengths to Pure Music at the tail.
They want me to kill him.
Event today, and that is the Cooler Handicap, and they're all set to go. Starter coming around to release the field, just waiting on one of them to move forward. Ian Craig is now ready for us. Correct weight Adelaide, and they're set for the last in Sydney.
Little movements from the middle of the line. That movement stops, and the gates open, they're off, and the Brotherhood was amongst the best to begin. Glowmunder away well, as was Our Magic Dream, and moving forward, Rama King on the outside. Going up nearer to the inside, Lord Valrigo and Mr. Siren getting into a handy spot as they sort themselves out, and then True Rebel. A length, the Lord Keeper and Tropical Prince, followed by Comic Verse, and then comes Spinnaker Run. A little over a length, the Zadamore and Star Boy, and Pukavari second last, Dorian is last. 1,000 metres to go, and Glowmunder leads the way from Our Magic Dream. Third position is Lord Valrigo, and racing one off the rails, fourth True Rebel. A length and a half to Mr. Siren inside the Brotherhood. 1 Rama King, Lord Keeper, then Zadamore, Comic Verse. A length Tropical Prince, Starboy, followed by Spinnaker Run, not travelling well. Second last being at this stage Pukavari and Absolute Dorian. As they race along towards the 600, Glowmunder, 3/4 Our Magic Dream. A length away third, Lord Valrigo, True Rebel on the outside of it, and then comes Mr. Siren pocketed, followed by the Brotherhood Brotherhood, and then a gap to Zadamore and Rama King, Lord Keeper, Comic Verse, Tropical Prince, and the others headed by Starboy. Homeward bound at the 400, and the leader Glowmunda. Second is now on the extreme outside, True Rebel, followed third by Lord Valrigo, and then Mr. Siren, the Brotherhood, and Zadamore. Mr. Siren popped the question. Now True Rebel's dashed to the lead. Mr. Siren after him. The Brotherhood runs home reasonably, and Lord Valrigo and Zadamore with Tropical Prince. Mr. Siren's taken the lead. They're coming at him. The Brotherhood on the outside, and Tropical Prince is flying home, and he'll get up and win. Tropical Prince has got up on the line to beat Mr. Siren and the Brotherhood with Zadamore. Then True Rebel, Starboy, Lord Valrigo, Glowmunda, Our Magic Dream, followed home then by Spinnaker Run. Further back, Pukabari, Comic Verse, Rama King, Adurian, and last Lord Keeper.
Numbers as called by Ian, 10, 6 and 3 there in the last in Sydney. Tropical Prince, Mr. Siren and the Brotherhood. Let's take a look at the approximates for the last in Adelaide. That's at 4:45. And here we have a big field. Scratchings are 3, 6, 11 and 21.
They're all set. The light is on. Racing. Caught them in a perfect line. State Draw and True Style, with True Style just in front, settling down but wanting to go faster. Third, Eureka Gold on the inside of Straight Approval and aiming a length into State Draw. They were followed on the outside. Springfield Lad caught pretty deep, a length and a half further back in the field. Flash Habit. It's moving forward on the outside of Sir Pike at this stage. They were followed about 2 lengths to Glenferrie, Brave and Black Lance, and Red Henry is last and pulling outside it past the Hat. With about 900 to go, Straight Approval took over, a length to True Style being ridden behind. On the inside of it is Miracle Lass, a length further back, aiming, who's pulling hard. Now State Draw moving around the outside of them, and take behind those horses Springfield Lad. Sir Pike taking off right around them, has gone up to join the leaders down the hill. They're followed by Flash Habit, Eureka Gold, Glenferrie, Brave further back with past the Hat, and Red Henry is last. On the corner now, and Sir Pike out very wide, got to the leaders, but True Style, given its head, has now gone through to take up the running. True Style has taken the lead into the straight. Springfield Lads coming after it with State Draw. These three are clear of Red Henry starting to run on, and then Eureka Gold. It's Springfield Lad putting its head in front of True Style at the 200. Then State Draw. Red Henry's running on well, but Springfield Lad, I think, is full of running. It's a length and a half clear with 150 to go from Red Henry, holding it safely at bay. Past the Hat, coming with a late run, but Springfield Lad is going on to win from Red Henry by about a neck. Third, a length and a half away past the Hat. Flash Habit was fourth. Then True Style, who weakened, followed further back State Draw, Glenferrie, Brave, Eureka Gold and aiming. Long gap the Black Lance, and they were followed further back in the field, then towards the rear by Sir Pike, who was one of the last home with Miracle Lass. Official placings in the final event on the program, the Stratford Welter. Number 4, Springfield Lad, ridden by D. Browl, was first. Number 4, Springfield Lad, D. Browl was first. Number 1, Red Henry, ridden by L. Morn, was second. And number 7, Past the Hat, was third, ridden by G. Skinner. Checking the placings, 4, 1 and 7 in the final event on the program. Been a good consistent galloper, Springfield Lad, and for those of you who supported him, he should pay $2.10 and 80.
Number 4, $2.10 and 80 cents. 1 Red Henry, $1.25. 7 Past the Hat, $5.25. The Quinella paid $9.45, and the trifecta $416.55 in the final event at Sandown Park. Now the runners are moving into the stalls in Brisbane, but before that, let's take a look at the early races from Sandown this afternoon. And the third...
Get going, Law Power, well back early. Rockard began okay, he's third. Killy Moon moving up to be second. Ising and Foolish beat Handy with Shock. On settling down, 1,200 metres to go. Bonnie Scott going a bit keenly, the leader, a length in front. Killy Moon is in second place. Rockard is dropping into the box seat about fourth on the inside. King's Bishop, Law Power going forward out wide. A length then to Shock and Ising, followed by Gallery Man. Foolish beat Silver Relic. Morato's getting back with Blarney Girl Tie. Ray Sales back about third last as they sweep down the side. Then Vita Vore and Royal Sphere. Bonnie Scott in front, 750 metres to go. Leads by a length. King's Bishop is second. Law Power ahead away third on the rails, and then Rockard, who's going beautifully, a half length away fourth on the inside. One to Killy Moon, and then Shock Ising, Gallery Moon. Further back came Foolish, beaten Silver Relic, and then Morato, Blarney Girl Tie. Well back is Ray's Sail as they set sail for the judge. And then on the outside, Royal Sphere starting a run, and Vita Vore into the straight now, 350 metres to go. And Rockard's got a beautiful run on the inside. Bonnie Scott drifted wide, and Duffy has taken the favourite through to hit the lead. 200 metres to go. Rockard in front. Bonnie Scott in second place. Ising on the outside making ground. Now the Duff pulls the whip on Rockard. He's clear. Ising in second place. Then Gallery Man. But the big plonks home, and Rockard spears to the post to win it easily. Rockard first. Second, Royal Sphere came from last on the bend. Flashed home to get second. Third, Gallery Man. Then Ising and Shock. Foolish beat. Followed home by Ray's Sail, Blarney Girl, and then Law Powered Tie, Murado, Killy Moon, Bonnie Scott. The next one in was Silver Rally, and then Vita Vore and King's Bishop last of all.
And that was the last on a big program in Brisbane. 15, 4 and 8 has called by Wayne Wilson, our commentator today. Number 15, Rockard, Gavin Duffy, the winner. 4, Royal Sphere, a great run second, El Masters, and third placing to 8, Gallery Man, ridden by G. Cook. 15, 4 and 8 in the final event in Brisbane. Okay, look.
Now they're almost set to wind up the carnival. The West End Adelaide Cup Carnival drawing to a close. The Fullman Stakes. Oh, there's movement out deep. Enterprise Prince is up, and there's another one out wide, giving a bit of trouble. They settle again. Don't think the starter, Mr. Cromwell, will give them too many more chances. Enterprise Prince, no good thing to jump. Not concentrating, neither is Iglesias. Kiskin may be laying back in the stall too in the inside section. Now it's ready, but the trouble is out wide. Just can't pick up what it is. It might be Wise Comedy. Certainly out in that deep section of the bank. Clerk of the course, Mr. Jim Martin, is around the front of the stalls on his mount, the former great jumper Zama Lad, who was honoured here with the hurdle, the first today, named after him. Still very active is old Zama Lad. Now they clear the gates. Should see some action. Ready. Racing now. And missing it, Wise Comedy and also Loyal Guard, and Well Behaved away very quickly. Cossie's Kingdom, Bold Celebrity, and showing good speed. Pretty Plume driving through. Fine Regent, and also going quickly, Sentimental Guy. It's up vying for the lead. Kiskin just off the pace, and in that pack, Red Rovan with Fine Regent. Then Iglesias midfield, then Born Vain, followed by Aussie Consul, who's a fair way back, worse than midfield. They were followed by Wise Comedy, Well Behaved, Enterprise Princes toiling with Joyful Pride. Well back in the field at that point as they come before the turn now, and getting back to the tail altogether is Loyal Guard. There's another one back there with them. Joyful Pride is well back, and so too is Treasured Prince. As they come before the turn, the leader is Pretty Plume. It drew out about a half, 3/4 in front. Sentimental Guy, Kiskin are all close handy, and so is Cossie's Kingdom, Bold Celebrity around. Mr. Dance Man going through it on the inside is Red Rovan to join in with those from Born Vain, and Aussie Consul held up for run. Pretty Plume, the leader, out wider on the track. Cossie's Kingdom races to it with Kiskin. They were followed further back in the field by Mr. Dance Man, but it's Cossie's Kingdom drawing clear. Trying hard, Aussie Consul, and down the outside, Mr. Dance Man running home hard, but he ducked in and tightened a couple up. Cossie's Kingdom clear of Mr. Dance Man. Cossie's Kingdom wins the last of the carnival, and Cossie's Kingdom makes a great carnival for Victorian trained horses. Mr. Dance Man second, third home, Aussie Consul, Pretty Plume, Born Vain, and further back on the inside, Kiskin didn't run it out. They were followed out wide by Well Behaved making ground, as did Treasured Prince. Further back, Enterprise Prince, Fine Regent, Loyal Guard beat a few in, Red Rovan, Iglesias knocking up Sentimental Guy, Bold Celebrity, Joyful Pride, Wise Comedy at the tail.
Right, the numbers as called by Ron in the final event at Adelaide, Morfordville today. Number 5, the winner, Cossie's Kingdom, ridden by Darren Murphy. Second placing to number 7, Mr. Danceman, D. Nye, and third, number 4, Aussie Consul, P. Shepherd, numbers 5, 7, 4, as called by Ron in the last in Adelaide today. Okay, back to our look of...